am here by myself today because I have a kind of like a first impression review, fell in love after the first time I used it, so I had to tell you guys about it type video. And I picked this up at Sephora with Sarah, and I kind of actually left it in the bag for a little while because at first I was kind of like, oh god, what did I do? Did I need another palette? I'm pretty sure that anyone who is, you know, kind of a makeup junkie, beauty addict knows that feeling of, gosh, did I really need another one? And so I was kind of like, you know, holding off on swatching it because I was having this little like internal debate with myself about, am I going to return it? Do I want to return it? Did I even need it? And so I was texting Sarah, the wonderful, ever encouraging Sarah, who responded with just the worst kind of peer pressure about, just open it, swatch it and take pictures of it, swatch it, just do it, you know you want to. And so of course, with that kind of encouragement, I immediately had to go and do it. And so now there are no doubts in my mind about, you know, should I have bought it? Absolutely. Did I need it? Of course I did. And is it worth my money? Oh god, yeah. It is amazing. And I am talking, of course, about this little guy right here. This is the Tartelette palette. This little baby is just stunning. I cannot seem to get, you know, over how pretty all of these colors are. It is a beautiful all matte neutral shade palette. Immediately after we left Sephora, we went into Target because my husband and I both got Target gift cards for Christmas, and he was like, pick me up some socks while you're out. And I was like, you got it, honey. We went in and I grabbed the pack of socks, grabbed some for myself too, because you know, needed some myself. But we of course had to go to the makeup section. And I walked past the Sonia Kashuk section, and I was kind of telling myself, you know, if you needed a matte palette, you should have just gotten the Sonia Kashuk one. It's $20, because I was still having my internal debate. And then I kind of thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, $20 is kind of a bit much for a drugstore product. I can justify, you know, not really even justify, but I can understand spending, you know, $44 on a high-end product, but I can't really see spending more than like $15, $15 at the most for a drugstore product. So I guess in the end, I'm happy I picked this guy instead of the Sonia Kashuk. Just in case you didn't get enough of a look before, there she is. She is beautiful. I used this today, and I am actually quite happy with the way the look came out, because I'm normally super into my sparkles. I love shimmery eyeshadows, and I'm not huge on matte eyes. Love me some matte lips, which I'm sure you guys know by now. It's kind of like an obsession of mine is matte lipsticks, but on my eyes I like sparkle. I'll use matte like for the crease and all of that, but never the whole look. But today I decided, you know what, Jessica? Step out your comfort zone and give these shades a chance, and I did, and I am actually quite pleased. Let's see, I'll show you which ones I used. In my crease, I used this guy right here. This one is called Force of Nature, and this is just kind of a pretty, like a light tan color. I really love this. Super pretty, blended really nicely onto my eyes. And then the way I always do my eyes, I do like, you know, like a lighter brown or like a tan, like, you know, kind of just plopped in there, I guess. And then I take a darker shade and I put it on a smaller, more tapered brush, and then I go in to really, what's the word I'm looking for? Define my crease, I guess. And I took this shade right here, and this is called Best Friend. And I love this. This is kind of like a purpley brown almost. I really love it, and it really did a great job of just like defining that crease. Let's see, on my lid, I took this shade right here, and that is called Caregiver. And this is a really light pink color. I like that because I do, you know, pretty much I think what everybody does, and that's the, you know, lighter towards the inner corner and then darker as you go out. And I thought it, you know, I thought it looked really nice. And then for my outer V, I took this color right here called Bombshell. This color it's absolutely amazing. It's a really dark brown, and I absolutely love it. All of these colors are actually, they're super pigmented. They blend together They really made like putting my eye makeup, my look together like super easy. I absolutely loved it. And then here, I'll swatch the one that actually sold me on the palette, because I knew I wanted it. I had seen it on Twitter and I knew I wanted it, but I wanted to, of course, swatch it in the store before I actually, you know, paid the money. And so this is the color that actually did it for me. That color is called Fashionista, and that is their black color. It is amazing. I swatched it on my finger and I just kind of looked at it like this in the store. And Sarah was actually looking at she was in another section. You can hear her coughing. She was in another section in Sephora and I like kind of ran with my hand out. I was like, look at this dog, look at this black, look at it. And it was done. As soon as I saw this black, because, you know, it's hard to find a really good black eyeshadow. But this one, in my opinion, is one of the best I've ever seen. This would be excellent for, you know, a liner, or if you're doing a really dramatic smoky eye, that would be fantastic. Here are the shades that I used on my eyes today, on the back of my hand for you guys to see. There they are right there. All of these are just beautiful. They are so pigmented and creamy, and they're soft. They feel really soft on my eyes. I love it. And let's see. I got it all over my hand right now. There's no fallout. Like, that's one of the biggest things I noticed while I was putting my makeup on this morning, was there was no fallout whatsoever. And that kind of just completely rocked my world. I was like, sweet, I don't have to go in with a makeup wipe. I don't have to like go in with a brush to dust off the excess. They're beautiful. And they are just absolutely, you know, they go so well together. They're so pretty. All of these colors are just outstanding. Here, let me swatch the rest so you guys can kind of see. If I can get it open. Let's see. Force of Nature already did. Dreamer. Let's see, Dreamer. This is Dreamer. It's like just a pretty neutrally brown. I love it. Super amazing. Let's see what else. Power Player. The names on these shadows, by the way, just ridiculous. I love them. Let's see. Natural Beauty. There you go, right there. Like a really pretty taupey color. I love it. This one kind of made me giggle. It's called Super Mom. It's like a really pretty cream color. I really like that. That might be a good all over the lid shade, or even, you know, like a brow bone highlight. Really pretty. And then I think the only one I haven't swatched yet, use my other hand, is called Wanderer. There she is right there. Oh no, there's one more. And this is called Multitasker. And that's Multitasker right there. As you can see, all of these shadows are super pigmented. I am just beyond thrilled with this palette. It was just, you know, this is probably one of the best palettes that I've picked up at Sephora. I really love it. If you can see, the packaging is super adorable. Like, I just love it. It's got, you know, reflective on the back. Don't mind the fingerprints. And then the actual inside of it, I don't know, it reminds me of the, what is that called? Eyes Are the Window palettes from Stila. Kind of reminds me of that because it's all, you know, like gold and everything's reflective. I don't know, I feel like it looks super sophisticated. It looks really nice. And Sarah says I'm crazy for doing this kind of stuff, but I'm going to be keeping it in its little box right here because for some reason I feel like that, you know, just helps preserve the newness. I also don't use the brushes that come in palettes, stuff like that, so maybe I'm crazy. But this palette, I'm going to go ahead and say, if you do not own a matte palette, this is definitely worth picking up. I did not own an all matte palette, and I just, you know, there's a reason for that because I don't like, you know, matte eyes, but this one has swayed me. This is my first all matte palette, and I freaking love it. I love this one so much. I'm so happy I picked it up. I'm so happy Sarah peer pressured me into swatching it, because once I touch makeup, I don't return it. And yeah, I'm so very happy. I love her. She's beautiful, well worth $44. I would say if you haven't picked it up, go to Sephora. Go now. Go right now and pick it up. You're gonna love it. You won't regret it. It's beautiful. Alright guys, that is all that I've got for you today. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are, and please remember to hit the thumbs up button, like button, and subscribe by clicking that little button. And we're doing a giveaway that's almost over now. So if you haven't entered, make sure you go check the video out and enter that giveaway. We're doing our favorite drugstore products, so it's gonna be good. Okay? I will see you guys in our next video.